A group of Canada's high-profile tech leaders have developed a blueprint of sorts to spur innovation and solve some of the country's greatest economic challenges. What started off as a WhatsApp group has turned into a policy-sharing platform called Build Canada. Now, the group's aim is to develop policies to boost productivity and open the doors to entrepreneurs. But after years of feeling slighted by the Liberals, the group is now throwing their support behind the Conservatives. For more on this dynamic shift to the right, I'm joined by Catherine McIntyre. She's a reporter for The Logic, and she first highlighted this story. Welcome to your morning, Catherine.
Hi, Anne-Marie. Thanks for having me.
Who's behind Build Canada?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, this is a group of, wealthy, successful tech entrepreneurs in Canada. Leading it, there's folks like Shopify CEO Toby Lutke, several other Shopify executives as well. There's a CEO of Wealthsimple, Michael Katchen. He's involved, and dozens of other entrepreneurs and tech investors kind of supporting this operation behind the scenes as well.
If you go to their website, buildcanada.com, because there is a website now, it says that their goal is to build the Canada you know is possible and to develop a Canada where people build again. But you uncovered it goes beyond that. What are some of their core policies?
Yeah, so that is a pretty kind of general, vague idea there. I'd say speak just to kind of the spirit of this initiative a little bit. They're focused on, making systems like healthcare, immigration, transportation, things like that across Canada more efficient, more business friendly. And their thinking is really, that these are people that have this kind of entrepreneurial reputation for just rolling up their sleeves and getting things done, and that government should be leaning on them more to help solve the country's big problems here.
Well, we're showing pictures right now of immigration because one of their core policies, I understand, is they've got some ideas on how to change immigration in this country.
Yeah, I mean, one of the policy proposals that's on this website right now is improving the immigration system so that Canada's prioritizing newcomers who would contribute most to the economy, right? Beyond immigration, there's a policy proposal on breaking down interprovincial trade barriers. There's another one in there on digitizing health records in Canada. So I will say, these proposals are not exactly radical. They're not, novel, brand new ideas that haven't been discussed before, but there's a real kind of push by this group to let's just get them done.
What stands out about this group is that they are well connected, they are influential, and they are well capitalized. And Canada's tech sector, innovation, entrepreneurship were once really closely aligned with the Liberals, but after 9 years, why have they now decided to throw their support behind the Conservatives?
Yeah, that's right. And I will just note that I don't know everyone's political affiliations in the Build Canada group. I do know that a lot of the folks leading it have, been very clear about their kind of shift towards the Conservatives. But yeah, as you said, there was a lot of support and excitement for the Liberals from this group nearly 10 years ago now. And over the years, that relationship slowly started breaking down. I hear a lot from folks in this sector about, the long delays in overhauling big programs that were meant to help the innovation sector, things like the R&D tax credit that a lot of these tech companies rely on, establishing an open banking system in Canada that works. But the tipping point, I would say, for a lot of these people was the introduction or the proposed capital gains tax changes that the government introduced in its budget last year. This was a change it's now on pause, but would have mainly affected wealthy Canadians and business owners. And this group just loathed it.
Yeah. Is there any chance of them going back to the Liberals under a different leadership? We know somebody like Carney has said he's going to get rid of that tax. Is it possible to see them leave the Conservatives and go back to the left?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, what I've heard is no. Many folks in this group, at least, again, the most vocal ones that I spoke to, they've made up their minds. They want change in government. And, at this point, no Liberal candidate will satisfy them. They see folks like Carney and Chrystia Freeland certainly as, Liberal insiders, and they want someone who's more drastically different from Trudeau to lead.
Catherine McIntyre is a reporter with The Logic. Hey, Catherine, great to have you on this morning. Thank you.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.